everyone. I'm Peggy Rometo, and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay, so we're going to slow down, tune in, be able to shut out the conversation in our mind and just open with our breath. And when we do that, our senses kick in. Whether it's we see things or hear things or smell things or feel things, it's an opportunity for the universe to deliver us a message. But we have to be quiet and we have to focus, right? And in order to do that, we use our breath. So this is part of the practice of being able to have what I call an active meditation so that every day we can get our own answers. And then hopefully we become good enough that you'll get them in the moment. So let's go ahead and just close our eyes and go into the heart. Take 3 long breaths in, relax and let go. And then bring that white light all the way up through our body, up to the top of the head, and then exhale it, bring it all the way back down, letting go of all what you think you should know, what you're expecting, anticipation, excitement, all those emotions. And by letting go, it allows us to receive what's available for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So go into the heart, all the way down to the center of the earth. And then we're going to take 3 breaths in. Okay, so I really like this energy. Right away, there's this bright light, bright star energy on the beginning of the week, and it's like an energy of redemption. It's like it just cracks open and gives us what we need. So there's this excitement around it. Some of you may get hired. Some of you may get some of your problems solved. Some of you may receive forgiveness from somebody. Some of you may receive a raise or money coming in, unexpected windfalls. So it's play the lottery, right? Seems to be the craze these days. And so it's just this really powerful energy coming in of excitement and fulfillment. And there's this redemption quality with it. So if it's something that maybe you feel guilty about, or you feel sad about, or you feel frustrated with, or maybe you haven't been doing your work and you've been slacking, and now all of a sudden you're showing up and getting a second chance, right? So it's this redeeming quality, and also just a light energy that opens up to really positive ideas and things for us. So great way to start a week. Okay, so let's see what else is in store for us this week. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the focus, all right, is on forgiveness of ourselves. So that means, some of us may be paying out for mistakes we've made, right? Maybe we overcharged our credit cards and now it hurts and it's the end of the month and we have to pay, right? Or maybe we bit off more than we could chew in a work project and overcommitted ourselves, and now we're working long hours and we've gotten sick and now we're mad at ourselves, right? So it's this forgiveness of ourselves, forgiveness of whatever it was, whether we were trying to please somebody else and being that people pleaser role, or that hero or heroine, I'll save you, diving into a situation where you shouldn't have, or just making mistakes and being upset with yourself about them, whether that means you had an affair with somebody and now you're feeling guilty about it, or you drank and you're not a drinker, all these did drugs and you don't do drugs, right? Whatever your rule is that you've broken, it's about forgiving that part of yourself, and about, when we can accept ourselves, then we're able to move on, right? We're able to integrate that into our life, and we're able to be better. We're able to respond better. Beating yourself up doesn't do you any good or anybody else around you any good, because now we don't have the energy there available to help ourselves, or to, more importantly, help anybody else. So forgiveness is really important this week. It's going to elevate us and it's going to lift us up to what's next, and so we can move on and be done with it, right? So be done with whatever it is that you are still, choking yourself about. All right, so let's see what else is available for us this week. There's a really dynamic force of creativity available for us. So just creative ideas, bouncing them off one another, bouncing them off your situations. So I just see this great creative energy opening up for ourselves. And it's a lot of energy. Like I'm really hot right now just talking about it. So there's a lot of energy of creativity for us to get what we want. So you want to be mindful that things don't have to stay the same. that there is opportunity for change, that good things can actually happen for you. But we have to be open to it. We have to be willing to be wrong, that our life doesn't suck anymore and that good things can happen, right? So if you've been beating yourself up or bad things consistently seem to happen to you, stop, right? It's part of a mindset. It is an energy, and that we are perpetuating. And the only way to shift that is to, one, recognize that we're doing it, stop doing it, accept it, and then say, okay, now things are going to be different. You can use mantras, you can use meditation, you can read books out there. You can go to church, you can go to temple, you can go to the beach, you can go to the park, right? There's all these different ways in which we can find our own elevation, our connection with source, whatever that is for you. But part of the responsibility is that you have to connect, right? And that connection is going to elevate us and really open us up to some exciting things, opportunities for us. But if we're still sitting down here, life sucks, things aren't working for me, guess what? You're going to get more of the same. So there is an opportunity to break that hold, to open up to new adventures and fun and enjoyment for yourself. And I really feel like this next weekend, there's this big opportunity for a spiritual awakening too. So that means that maybe there's something new for you to try. Maybe it's a book, or maybe somebody invites you someplace. But there is this kind of awakening through creative energy, or through the dynamic of communication with other people, that there's new information or new insight that can happen for you. So look for that towards the end of the week. Really great energy, lots of fellowship and friendship as well. So, people see God in all sorts of ways. So it could be through a party, it could be through a friend, it could be through the forest and the animals. Who knows where you're going to discover yourself. But the idea is that it's available for us, and the end of the week is really beautiful as well. So I like this whole week. There's a lot of opportunity for us to move forward, to let go of things that aren't working, and to really enjoy life. All right, you guys, have an amazing week. It sounds like it's here for you. All you have to do is step into it and accept it. And I look forward to connecting with you again next week.